Hey everyone, welcome back to Pay Theta. This is going to be kind of a weekly overview and kind of what I'm going to expect from next week. Pretty much, I'm going to AMD pretty heavily this week. I think that every single time the stock drops, it is a buying opportunity. This company, to me, blows my mind every single day with the products they put out. Top of line stuff. As you can see, a few months ago, earlier this year, I was doing that basically every time it was dropping. I was buying, and it was a very, very good strategy. And I thought it was overbought or overbought here. So I did sell out of all 15 shares. Kind of regret it. I was kind of right in my inferring that it was a little overbought because it was flatlined for a couple months. But now, I mean, you can look and see where it's at. I want to own more, and I think this is a great buying opportunity. I know it does look a little, hyped up over here. It's definitely gone up, 60 something percent. But it has gone down 20%. So I think 20% off is a really good deal. You can see a little closer. There's a little bit of support here at this 76 mark. It seems like it always drops, and there's tons of premium to be had. I'm going to buy shares personally because I think this is going to be a good company. Also, I'm going to sell cash grid puts. At the 76, I can get about $200. So really, I'd be paying $74 for it if I get assigned. But I don't think I am. That's why I'm going to put it pretty much at the money. This is a very good company that I want to own for the long term. I kind of just want to show you this comparison. So this is AMD's, I guess, top of line product right now. It came out in Q3 of 2019, and this is Intel's top of line stuff. Came out of Q2 2020. So this came out, a fairly there's a big gap in between these two. This was a lot older. Still, it's the newest one for now for AMD, and Intel is newer. And this price is completely wrong. It's actually about $800. Looking this on Amazon, and this Ryzen is about AMD. It's about $440. So these numbers are completely wrong. I don't know why, but this kind of just gives you a comparison of how good they are. So this Intel has about 11% edge in gaming. Uh, let's just say 10% better, 10 to 15% better, right? Granted, it is a lot older and it costs about twice as much. If you're a consumer that cares anything about money and actually cores, you get more cores and higher speeds. So really, if you care anything about money or value, you're probably going to go with AMD. And bear in mind, this is an older product. We don't even know what AMD is coming out with next year. Who knows? I mean, if their trend continues, I could only see this going up. So I'm very, very bullish on AMD. It's crazy to think that $800 here versus it's completely cut in half, and you actually get more. You get more value. So twice as much value, if not more than twice as much value. So I think it's a very, very good time to buy. I'm going at them heavy at the 76 put, and honestly, just doing I mean, every single time it drops, it's a buy for me. I think I've always kicked myself for not owning more AMD, and I think this is a perfect chance to get into it. So $200 here, and I'm gonna basically every dollar I get this week, I'm gonna be reinvesting as well. They come on earnings in a month and a half, and there is tons and tons of premium to be had if you own 100 shares. You could sell a $100 call for a good bit. In fact, let's just look at it. So it's October the 29th, right? October the 27th. Okay, October 27th. So the October 30th. Now, bear in mind, if I owned it next week, it would be this week, but the numbers would be fairly close. You could sell, basically make $100 off of it being $35 difference. It's just crazy, the premium. Honestly, that honestly sounds like a good deal because I could see it going over $100 easily. This company continues to blow my mind. Anyways, that's enough about AMD. I'm going at AMD pretty heavy, right at the money. And the next trade, I've got about $16,000 to play with because my Marvels did get assigned at the 38. So I made a little bit of money. They closed at like 38.70 something. So I sold it for $65 or 65 cents. And so, that was a good trade. I own Marvel personally, but it's kind of good to get like reliquidated because there's always a better opportunity out there. I think AMD is that one that's probably going to give me around roughly $200. Chewy or Micron, I haven't really decided which. Chewy is looking very. This is Micron right here. It's very, very well priced, I would say. It's a very good value for this company. And also, I think Chewy is a pretty good company that is well priced as well. Chewy, I think, has way more growth than Micron, but these are kind of both coronavirus plays, honestly, because a lot of people own pets, and Chewy just owns e-commerce on. They basically like own the PetSmart of e-commerce, and their their numbers have been doing really well, and they've blown up, and the earnings they kind of tanked. So really, if you want to compare it to, we compare it to Snapchat. Snapchat tanked off earnings, but really the earnings weren't that bad. It was a very, very weird play. That's why I've been doing a lot of Snapchat lately, is because I thought that Snapchat had good earnings. Maybe like not the best guidance, but I still thought it was very good earnings. And I was very surprised on how it dropped so much. And it kind of reminds me of Chewy. It dropped so much into earnings, but yet it's still such a good company. So if I do go to Chewy, I would probably go a little bit on the safer side, like the 1%, maybe the 10, the 50, or the 50 put. About 1%, it would be a good deal off of, it would have to drop $3, so I wouldn't be getting as much premium, but I think this is a very good growth stock. And honestly, the good thing about getting the growth stocks, even if you're insanely wrong, as the premium on the upside is insanely high. So if I were to get assigned this company, and I think $50 is a pretty reasonable price, you could go out 2 weeks and you could be getting hundreds of dollars for well over your price. So really, it does stink to lose short term, but it's honestly, you want to own, if you are doing this selling cash credit puts, you want to own these companies. I really, really want to own AMD, especially going into earnings. I think they could blow it out of the water. Everyone's sitting at home on their computers. Everyone needs more computers. They're just putting out products that honestly can't even be touched by Intel. Intel can't even compete, and I think they're taking over. So I don't know why I keep going to AMD, but trust me, I think AMD is a great time to be in AMD. It's a very, very good company, and I think they'll be there for the long haul. So let's go back, and then probably Bank of America, I would go into the 25 put. Snapchat might be a little overextended. Bank of America honestly just stays in the range of 26 to 25 lately, so it doesn't seem like a bad play. But yeah, so every drop of earnings I get from all these is I'm reinvesting back into AMD, and I'll be even personally buying more shares of AMD this week because I just don't think you can get enough of it. Bank of America, I'm going to get a couple weeks on this one. My covered call expired worthless. Like I said, the 26, it stays between the 25 and 26 range. I might go for a little bit more. Bear in mind, I did get the ex-dividend date, so I am getting the dividend from Bank of America, so that is nice. It would be nice to free up some cash, but honestly, I think I could see Bank of America going on a little run within the next couple of weeks, and about 1% a week is perfectly fine. And if I bought it at the 25.50 and I sell it at the 26.50, that's $100 profit, 1%. I really like this play. I think it's very, very smart and premium wise, and I think that it's a very attractive price for me personally because, like I said, it's a dollar more than what I bought it for, so I'd be making $100 if I have 100 shares of them. So that's what I'm doing with that. The 28 call expires this week. I doubt it'll go that high, but AT&T, same deal. It's really low actually. Thinking about buying some more. It just doesn't move, and I'm kind of more interested in growth as I am younger. And these companies, I think that with the next 5 to 10 years, they're just going to get even bigger. I don't think anything can stop them. Obviously, coronavirus can't stop them. If anything, it just helps them. So I see great success in their future, and that's what I'm going for. In my second account, I'll probably be going for the Micron as well, but I might go for 2 weeks just because there's a little bit more premium. And this company goes into earnings soon, so there's a lot of earning premium you could earn with this. So, but that's pretty much that. I still have got the Marvel. I'm just going to roll it into the 40. It's been moving up lately, and we got it at the 9. So I kind of want to make a little bit more than what I bought it for, because I think this is a very, very good company as well. And I can make $40, which is more than 1% of my 39.50 that I bought it for. So that is a good time. That's a good premium to be had. So very happy about that. Other than that, that's all I've got, but I'm very excited. I think these stocks are very well priced, and I think for the long term, you just can't beat it. I mean, every red day for AMD it brings a smile to my face, because who knows how long it'll be $76. I don't think it'll last that long, just because this company is that good. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm really excited, and hopefully I would love to own AMD at $76 and make a ton of money on it on earnings in about a month and a half, and make a good bit of premium. If I do get assigned these shares this week, I would sell a lot higher covered call, just because I really want to hold on to these shares. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I know there is a week of time. So say I was to get assigned the covered call at 76, I could then next week, I mean, this is just a week's time, so it's basically the same thing. Next week, I would probably sell the 82.50 for like $50. It would net me, if I'm in it for 76, it would net me about a little less than 1%. Obviously, not a whole percent, but still, that's a $4 difference right there, or no, $6 difference, because it's 76, so 4 to 80. Yeah, like I would make $600 if it did get assigned. I mean, it's unreal premium, and I really want to hold on to this. So that's pretty much it. I'll get off the soapbox, but I'm really going at AMD next week, and we'll see about the Chewy or Micron situation. But either one, I'm going to see how it plays out, price action in the morning, and then we'll go from there. But definitely a high premium week to be had this week, and I'm kind of glad I got some more cash for the Marvel. I know Marvel is a good company. I definitely want to own them, but it is nice to be rejuvenated with cash to make more plays and bring in more income, as well as get into stocks that are very, very well priced, in my opinion. So that's it for this video. I will be sure to update you this next coming week on these plays. So thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Thanks so much.